Hello and welcome along to another episode of this FIFA 19 Lower League career with Crewe Alexandra. It's Season 3, Episode 4, and hopefully we won't be Lower League for much longer. We've started well in the Championship, and we've got a big game away to Swansea today, before a League Cup tie at home to Everton. A brilliant tie that will be too. We start on the calendar so you can see what's happened since you were last with me, and at the end we'll look at how that's affected the table. So you were with me for the Villa and Blackburn games in the middle of September. In fact, they were the first two matches of the month after the international break. We followed it up with a 0-0 draw at Norwich, a decent result against a good side. Don't forget, we're competing with high reputation clubs at this level, so we can't expect too much more. We won in the League Cup against Millwall, as you know, because we're playing Everton today. We then played against Wigan in the league and lost 1-0 away from home. A really poor performance, that one. We did beat Nottingham Forest 1-0 at home the following game though, before a 1-0 win away at Sheffield United. Both thoroughly professional performances as we continue to play boring, successful football this year. Hence we're doing highlights from two games so I can cut out all the boring bits in between. And in the last game against Derby, we got even more boring with a 0-0 home draw, and we go into these games 3 unbeaten, but certainly not firing on all cylinders. So let's have a look at the first game against Swansea. We've got our lineup for today. We're going to go almost full strength, although as you can see from our squad depth at the moment, we've got a few players who are a little bit tired. Our priority is the League Cup. I'd love to go on a run to Wembley as a lower league side. We'll be back in a second with news of the lineup and highlights from the first half. Right, we've taken a slight gamble for this one. We've rotated a little bit. So Ocampos is in goal. The two centre-halves are normal, McKenna and Ampadu. But we've rotated the full-backs with Asuna and Potts coming in. Rossiter's in the holding role. Yates is always there with his 99 stamina. But Pelly Ruddock and Jamie Jones are in there as well. And then up front we've got Panico and Morris. Pole's relegated to the bench for a rest. We need him at his best against Everton, and Panico's the man who will be running in behind now. So let's get into the first half and we'll show you the key highlights from it. We've got the ball at the back with Yates and now Mpanzu. Can we create the first chance of the match? It's been a very dull 20 minutes so far. Not much has been happening in between the lines. Just a lot of possession in the middle of the pitch. I don't think there's been a shot on either goal, but hopefully we can change that now as Jones gets the young fullback Asuna in. We've got to wait for a man to get in the middle. Doesn't, but it finds Ruddock. Now Jones, too slow on the shot, and he's beaten on the turn as it's back to the keeper, and very composed in the clearance from Swansea. Asoro charging forward for Swansea, and Pardew goes out with a good tackle. Falls for Carroll though. Potts wins it back off him. I'm not sure my voice is holding up for 2 games at this rate, but Potts gets it forward to Panico again. Now Rossiter gives the ball away at half time, and at the break it's 0-0. We'll be back in a moment with highlights from the second half. We're into the second period with a Morris kick-off. Another dull game of football so far, and it looks like it's going to be another low-scoring affair. Morris holds the ball up for Pelly Ruddock. You can certainly tell we've rotated our side today. We've lost a little bit of our rhythm, but Swansea start this half just hoofing the ball away, and we've got a throw on the left with Potts. Panico wins the ball back for Jones. Jones inside to Yates. Pelly Ruddock, he's got a man over in Asuna, who's caused all of the trouble so far. Into the middle, Yates loses out in the air, and now Rossiter gets the ball back to Carlton Morris. Up to Yates. Morris again. Panico's in. Got to finish. What a save. He wasn't offside either, and it's behind for a corner after a stupendous save by the keeper for Swansea. A corner taken by Jones in towards the centre forward. Knocked down for Panico. That one's in, and it's Dan Potts. Sorry, I thought it was Panico, but it was Potts. He got an acre of space 3 yards out from goal, and he manages to half volley the ball in after a couple of bobbles down from the corner. My voice is going, but we're certainly on course for 3 points now with that Dan Potts finish. Let's hope there's not another highlight for a while, so my voice gets a couple of minutes to recover. The keeper got a hand on it, but it wasn't quite enough. 1-0 Crewe. Now Ampadu brings the ball down. He's got time to switch it to Yates. He's trying to find Dan Potts. Dan Potts holds it up on the left-hand side. Yates is running off him. Gets on the end of it by luck more than judgment. Now Jones into Pelly Ruddock. Touch and shot. Great effort that is, but it's tipped behind with another brilliant save for the keeper. Rossiter's a bit tired, but we'll wait a few minutes to make the sub. Jones with the corner. There's not many options in there. Goes towards the centre forward, but it's headed away. Morris has just lost out in that one. He's out for a throw, and we're going to make our substitutions. Let's go and look at the players. We've got 3 options in there. Asuna struggling a bit. I don't know if I want to take him off. So actually we'll probably take Potts off and bring on Mason for him. Rossiter definitely needs a rest. That'll be Saunders coming on as usual. And we're going to give Carlton Morris a break as well. We'll bring Whiten on for him and he'll go back into that role running in behind. Panico goes back to his preferred mixed attack role, and hopefully as a result of those changes we'll be able to see out the game. We'll be back in a moment once the subs have been made. Asoro brings it forward for Swansea. Back to Roberts, the right back. Inside to Asoro. Now Rodent. Rodent to Roberts. Plays a 1-2 and they've still not got any urgency to go forward despite being a goal behind with less than 10 minutes left. John. He gets the ball intercepted by Ruddock. Wins it back though. Good ball over the top to Selena. Can deliver a cross in towards the keeper. And that's easy for a Campos who beats Andre Ayew to it. Throw out by a Campos to the right back Asuna. Inside to McKenna. Keeping it at the back with Ampadu. We normally get to this stage and then stop trying to score and just make sure we see out the game when it's 1-0. Ampadu finds Whiten. Now Asuna. We've got time in behind, but Asuna's out of legs. We need a run from Whiten. He's not made it, so Ruddock gets the ball to Jones. Into the left back, Mason, who's come on. Goes for the shot. Good effort. Saved by the keeper. Jones on the rebound, can't get there first. And now Pelly Ruddock's got to close down the counter. Only 30 seconds left, so hopefully we hold on. And Pardu's not going to get there. The ball's in behind. Swansea are one-on-one. And we've just got to hold them up now for as long as possible. He's been forced backwards. The whistle goes. And we nick another 1-0 win. A wonderful result. Not the best performance. But we've done our tricks. And at the halfway point, I've still got half a voice. We'll be back in a moment for news of the lineup for the Everton game as we switch our attention to the Carabao Cup. Okay, as we've rounded up the league action for the episode, let's show you where that leaves us. We're in second place, level on points with Stoke City, but with a far inferior goal difference. There's his 17, ours just 11. We actually play Stoke next after this cup game, so although we're going to have to rest a few players, it could become quite important later in the season. So if it is, we'll certainly show the reverse fixture of this one. But we've got a good old cushion down to 7th place, which sort of proves we're going to be up there this season. We've got a really good squad developing nicely, and I think in a year's time we could be ready for the Premier League. 3 in a row would certainly be fantastic. No risk of getting relegated at the other end, so we can crack straight on into this Everton game. We'll be back in a second with the lineup. Right, we're pretty much at full strength today. There's a few players who are a bit tired, most notably Morris up front and the 2 centre-halves, but we'll try and get them through it and we'll rest them in the league if need be. The only one that may be a slight surprise is the fact that we've gone for Klomp in goal. He's our cup goalkeeper and we'll play ahead of a Campos as we need to develop him too, as he could be just as good in the future. The rest is as strong as we can be. McQueen and Justin the fullbacks with McKenna and Ampadu. Rossiter at the base of the diamond. Yates and Nydam on the sides. And Morgan Gibbs White in behind Morris and Pole. Let's get into the game and we'll be back in a moment with highlights from the first half, which will hopefully be better than the previous game against Swansea. Carlton Morris bringing it forward, but he's lost out as he's a bit slow. Gylfi Sigurdsson to Walcott. In behind towards Calvert-Lewin. Now it's McKenna trying to get there, holding the man up, but he's forced backwards to Wanfran. Wanfran inside to Williams, not closed down. Now it's Richarlison. They shoot, they have a great effort at goal, but Klomp tips it behind for a corner. A worrying start, but it's still 0-0. It's a corner to be taken by Everton. McQueen's going to try and close it down but doesn't get there, and now Nydam's out. Pole's trying to close down too. Deflects off the defender and Klomp does well on his line to hold it. Calvert-Lewin's got the ball 30 yards out for Everton. No one's putting pressure on. Finds Sigurdsson who shoots, but Klomp makes a good save. There is the half-time whistle. It's 0-0 at the break and we've held ourselves well despite being largely outplayed in possession. We'll be back in a moment with highlights from the second half, should my voice manage to last another 45 minutes. Walcott will take the throw for Everton. Gets it inside to Wanfran. Now Williams finds Zobnin. Goes to Williams again into Calvert-Lewin and he should have scored there, but it was straight at Klomp. A real let-off for us as Klomp makes the save. 3 subs to be made. Let's get the most tired players off. Rossiter's going to be replaced by Saunders. He's not had the best of games either. Morgan Gibbs White will come off too. We haven't got Panico on the bench, so we'll have to go for Ainley instead of him. Yates will go into the side role and Nydam will go on the left. So Yates is going to be the supporting player. We've got Morris a bit tired up front too. Whiten on for him. And we're going to take the bold move of both strikers running in behind. Hopefully it'll work. And we'll be back in a moment once those changes have been made. Junker lays it to Martinez. Shots blocked. Back to him again. What an effort that is off the post. Justin hits it away. Deflects off the centre forward and it's cleared. And it's going to be a goal kick. A yellow card given for Gasper. I'm not sure what that is. He's the man who came on for Wanfran. Maybe he committed a foul, I'm not sure. And Pardew gets the ball from the goal kick. He finds McKenna. Now Neidham. Inside to Ainley. We've got one chance to probably win this now. He's going to go in behind to Justin. If we can get men in the box, it might work. But the pass is over here and it's out for a throw-in. We're into stoppage time as this is taken, and hopefully it's just a case of holding on. I don't know how many minutes there are, 2 it is, so that shouldn't be too difficult if we can just bring the ball away here with Whiten. Not made any impact at all since he came on, so hopefully he's a good penalty taker and can do us proud from the spot. There is the end of the 90 minutes, as it's the Carabao Cup, we're straight into penalties. Don't look at that screen, anyone. No shots, none on target, and Everton have dominated as we explained. But let's get into the shootout. We've got to pick our takers for it. Pole and Saunders are top by the looks of things. Whiten's only 5th best at the club. We'll get him above McQueen just because he's a better finisher. McQueen will be 5th. And then we've got Knight and McKenna and an assortment of rubbish below. Justin will be replaced by Ainley, again a better finisher, and we'll actually move him above McKenna too. The goalkeeper's the worst. We hate it when that's the case. But let's get back into the shootout. We'll show you that in full. If my voice continues the way it is, this might end up with no commentary at the end. But we're going to start with Yannick Pole. Let's see if he can put it in the bottom corner. Lovely finish by Pole. We lead 1-0 and that's the perfect start. Are we going to guess? Where's it going to go, everyone? I'm predicting he's going the same way as I just went with Pole. Let's take the gamble. We do. We save. A terrible Panenka penalty and a brilliant save by Klomp. Saunders is second up. We're going to go for a big smash down the middle, just off centre. He does, and it's straight at the keeper. Terrible work. Never go down the middle. It's going to be the second penalty for Martinez. Came on for Sigurdsson. I'm going the same way again. What a save by Klomp. There you go. Still 1-0 up, and my voice slightly cracked. Apologies that I sound like a 12-year-old girl, but there's nothing to worry about there. Here's Yates with the free kick. Free kick, it's a penalty shootout. Jeez, what am I talking about? Yates to the bottom corner. We're just going to try and slide this one. Oh, wonderful. The placement's perfect. And we lead 2-0 now with pressure on the Williams who we couldn't quite work out. We're going to go the same way we just went, but he guesses wrong and it's a good penalty from Everton. 2-1 with 3 taken, and fingers crossed we can see it out. Whiten's on now. This time I am going to gamble again. Straight down the middle as hard as we can. Will it go in? Yes, it will. Whiten with a pen, and it's 3-1. The pressure's on Everton. Zobnin's got to score here, or the shootout's over. Let's start moving around. Zobnin, where's he going to go, everyone? We're going to guess late this time. He's looking to that bottom corner. We're going to go there, but he's fooled us with the eyes, and he manages to make it 3-2. It's the moment of truth. Sam McQueen's there. I'm going to try and slide it again. We'll put a bit more power on this one. Sam McQueen is saved. Oh no, I needed it to be in, and now we've got to save this one from Bernard. Where's he going to go? They haven't gone that way yet. I'm going to gamble. They've hit every penalty the same way, and I've not sussed it at all. Neidham stepping up. It'd be disastrous to lose it from here. We'll go forwards to the top corner. Oh, it's saved again. We've ruined it. We've absolutely bottled it on penalties, lads. We were nearly there, but unfortunately a couple of the lads don't like the penalties. Junker steps up. We finally go that way again, and they slam one straight down the middle. We're unfortunate to go out the penalties on Everton, but they very much deserve to win the game. I'm channeling my inner Sean Dyche again now, so we'll roll this one up quickly. A wonderful effort from the lads, but we didn't have a shot in the game and don't really deserve to win. So a battling performance in the League Cup. It wasn't quite enough and Everton go through. We won our league game and we're joint top, that's the main thing. So we'll be back in a month with a couple of league games as we continue our promotion push towards the Premier League. But if you did enjoy this video, please put a thumbs up on it. Subscribe to the channel for daily FM19 content, as well as weekly videos from this FIFA 19 career. A massive thanks for watching as always. Let me know down in the comments what you think I need to sign in January, or do you think we'll get promoted this year with the squad we currently have. A big thanks for watching again, and we'll see you next time.